Hey everybody, I'm trying to pack up, headed up to Wisconsin next week, and going to be doing 3-day digging up there, whole week, but 3 days of digging. And I've got to pack everything up. So let me show you what I got and how I'm going to do this. Now this is my old case here. This was just a what they call a Plano brand hard case. It was actually a bow case, but it's not as sturdy as I would like it to be. See, it can kind of push in right here. And even though I tell the people at the airport to put a fragile sticker on there, last year they broke this handle off. I had to replace that. And it's just not a true hard case. It is a hard case, but it's not a hardened case. And I bought a new one this year. And this is this is really rugged here. This is really hard. It's not quite as big, but I think it's going to do the job. But I've got to get my AT Max, my CTX 3030. I have to break them down. That's a pluck and a pull foam. I'm going to kind of get that to fit just right. I got all my GoPro attachment, extra headphones, my shovel. I've got my pouch digger, my extra coils, all the accessories in there. All my batteries are charging up, and headphones and packs. So I got to get all of that into there. And let's see if I can do it. Now what I've done so far is I just took a Sharpie and I laid down my CTX and I just kind of outlined what I wanted to pluck out. I plucked that out and it fits down in there. There's another styrofoam cushion underneath that. I took the shaft apart, laid it on the side, and put the extra coils right there. Now in this section I'm going to try to cut out and take apart my AT Max and put it right in here. Now I did the same thing with my AT Max. I just broke it down, took the upper and the lower shafts off, and just adjusted my CTX coil. Now I'm just going to start putting in all of the extra coils and accessories. But the main thing that I wanted pack in tight are the detectors, those electronic housings. And make sure that, because these baggage handlers at the airport, they just throw these things around. They don't care if it's got marked fragile, handle with care or not. They broke my handle off my other one last year. And try carrying a 50-pound case with no handle. That was very hard to get through the airport like that. And they didn't replace it. They didn't do anything. So this year I'm souping up my case. I got one with a handle on top. And this is what I really love about this case. It's got the rollers on the bottom, and so I can roll it through the airport this time, because this case will weigh about 50 pounds when I'm all said and done. So let's keep packing it in, see what we can do. The next thing I put in is my shovel, and I just removed the CTX shaft, put it on this other side, plucked out a couple of squares there, a couple of squares down here. My shovel fits in perfectly, and it will close right there. So we'll keep putting it in, see what we get. Now I just took the upper and the lower shaft on my AT Max and put them together and closed them down, and I've got them being stuck right there. I put my 5x8 coil there and my small 6-inch coil here for my CTX, and the upper shaft, the shaft for the CTX up there, and it's all fitting in well. Now we just have to keep putting in my pouch and my headphones and all my GoPro stuff. All right, we're just about there. I put my pouch in here. I put a lot of the GoPro stuff and other accessories down in the pouch to press it down. I got my main headphones here, got an extra Garrett carrot here, extra battery pack for the AT Max, the CTX, because where I'm going, there are no repair shops or anything. I'm going to carry an extra pair of headphones that will be and an adapter that the headphones go either way. I can use them in case of both headphones go down. I got my GoPro and my attachments back in here. I've got my fines case and everything else. So all I lack now is just a few more things that are small that are going to fit in there. So we're going to now see if it fits. So if we can close the lid. Well, it was just a little bit smaller than my other case. I should say it's longer than my other case, but it's not as tall as my other case. This one over here had a little bit more height to it, and so this was a little bit more tight fit, but it was longer, and so it fit better. And so there it is. I'm going to weigh it, see what it weighs. Don't forget, when you're traveling, pack your shovels, pack your diggers, your batteries, anything that you can't take on your carry-on. Put it in your case here, and make sure that when you lock it, that your locks have a TSA approval on the bottom of them. That little key right there is a TSA key that they can open it up, because when you check it at an airport, I go ahead and have it locked. But if you have your locks on it, they won't load it on the plane. They're going to call you in the back. They're going to make you open it. They're going to test it. But if you do these TSA locks, they can do it, and they'll check it for any bomb, explosive material, anything like that. And then afterwards, they'll put a piece of paper in there saying that it was open and it was certified and was cleared. So make sure you put TSA approved locks if you travel. Well, there she is. She is fully loaded. And don't forget, when you're packing your sunscreen and your bug spray and your check-in baggage, make sure you put it in a Ziploc, because that could bust and get all over your equipment and kind of ruin everything. And so now all I got to do is close it up and weigh it, and I'll let you know what that is. I got to be under 50 pounds. So I got her all buttoned up, and I put the scale on it, and it ended up being 45 pounds exactly. So I got about 5 more pounds I could put in there. I doubt that I will. I still got to put my locks. Well, they're inside. I have to put my locks on the outside. And she's locked up. She's packed up. And don't forget your identification in case it gets lost. I also put a card on the inside in case that tag gets ripped off on the conveyor belts. That way they'll know whose it is. And now it's official. Preacher Digger case. Well, I'll take off next week, and hopefully we're going to get a lot of good coins and relics and tokens, and we'll show those to you when we get them. They'll be coming out mid-October. These videos will probably, or early November. All right, that is the Preacher Digger travel case. Hopefully it's helped you to pack your stuff up when you travel. God bless.